YouTube, what is up? Welcome to our next video, and kind of what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to go through and build a Supra, and we're going to try and drift it, we're going to see what its top speed is, we're just kind of going to have fun with it. So first things first, what I want to do is I want to reset my tune, so I'm just going to download a random one here, and then if you've ever wanted to reset a tune to build from the ground up, this is the quickest way to do that. Sure, purchase it, yeah, and then all you have to do from here is you go enter into the tuning section, and it's gonna say, oh, setup file lock, reset, and now you have a clean slate. So let's jump into customizing. I always start on this end. Stock engine on the Supra is your fastest option, so keep that on. Bump into all wheel, gonna get more speed and handling. Put on the turbo, and now we'll move down the line. I always put this on so I have downforce tuning, because I feel like you get more speed when you turn the bumper to downforce. The wing, however, I feel like you get more speed when you take that off, from what I've noticed. So this is just how I'm going to run it. You guys can follow along, or if you have your own preferences, by all means. Hood, yeah. You guys can choose kind of whatever you want. I put the race tires on, better for handling. Again, I like to do the Juggernaut, so that's kind of what I'm gearing my car towards. Same rims, they're the lightest rims. I put them on every single one of my tunes. Stance this out. There we go. Back out and bump all this up as always. This is the same on any car. This allows you to fine tune with the gearing ratios and absolutely everything. Same here. I always put on rally suspension. Makes you go a little faster. In the shorter drag strips, doesn't really matter. I don't know. You guys can or can't choose your own suspension. This, again, bump it all up to race spec. This is where you're going to get a lot of your horsepower and speed from, so it is kind of important you hit every category. That's a big one that we just hit, and then the turbo, again, is going to be a big one. That's almost 700 horsepower. And now we're X-Classes, again, how you build an X-Class Supra. Yeah. All done. Install the setup. It didn't cost me anything because I've already had these parts on prior. And now we're going to get into the fun part, which is tuning. So I always start with my tire pressure, bump that down to 20, better for handling, and I don't feel like you lose too much if you want to drift with it. We'll come back to gearing because that's the most important part. Alignment, anti-roll, and springs damping, leave these all the same. There's a formula you can use, but it's going to pretty much give you very, very similar to what these are already set to, so it's not worth the time, in my opinion. If you want to go in depth, I guess use the formula. Anyways, brakes, never touch that. Bump the aerodynamics down to speed, and then differential. I always do the same thing, 100%, 100%, 0% on decels on both, and I'm going to bump us down to 60%. I think that should give us more speed. Yeah, it does. And now, with the gearing, I'm just going to pull out the final drive, see how it looks. We should be able to hit about 274 miles per hour, 273.7. So we're going to keep that. This is going to be pretty good, I think. And now I'm going to cut to when we're testing it on the road. Okay, let's see if we can hit that 274 mark. I'm not going to talk because I just want to listen to the engine. It sounds so nice. Whoops. Oh my god. This is why I normally do that traffic off glitch, but that's just more work than I was willing to go through for a quick little trial. And we hit 274 anyways. So, this thing actually has good acceleration. I'm really impressed with this. So I'm going to fiddle around with the tuning right now, and I'll cut to if I am able to make it any faster. I'm aiming for 275. I'll let you guys know. I'll be back. Okay, so I fiddled around with a few things and was able to get it to 274 on the dot, which I guess is fine. It's a bit of an upgrade. So I bumped the tire pressure all the way up, changed the final drive gear ratio significantly. So you might want to pause the video here, take a peek at this, copy it down, And then the last thing I changed, I cambered it out a little more, so hopefully that'll help with the turning. And then I dropped the diff to 55 instead of 60%. And with the springs, the ride height I dropped from 8 in the rear all the way down to 5.8. These things, hopefully, maybe we could try and get to 275 miles per hour. I doubt it because it says our top speed's 274, but I think we have a better chance now, so let's try it out. I think that would be very cool. I just don't know if we actually have a shot at that, so I'm going to try, and fingers crossed it goes our way here. I also hope the turning is a little better. That's one thing this... Ooh, that does not look better. That kind of slipped. We'll see how this... At least we're in 6th gear already. You know what? That was better, and there's also just less traffic. So we're already 274 out of the tunnel. I don't think we're going to be able to hit 275. I think... Oh... I don't know about you guys. I think I saw for a split second there. I think I saw 275. I'm happy with it. Last thing I want to check, does it drift at all? I love these universal tunes that accidentally just happen to be really good at drifting, so I'm just going to try it. We'll fast travel to the festival. But I swear I saw a 275. I also normally like to drift in 2nd gear. So let's see if we can get our run in at the festival here. I'm gonna retry. I think this might be a this might be a 1st gear drift tune. No, still 2nd. It's definitely not the worst I've seen. You know, for being at top speed and hitting 275, it's not that bad of a drift tune either. I haven't drifted on controller, mind you, in a long time. But at the end of the day, this is going to be a top speed tune. I would not recommend using this for drifting. I think you could change a lot to make it a lot better. And maybe we'll make a Supra drift tune in another video. But for top speed, that did pretty good. 275 miles per hour is the fastest I've seen a Supra go. I'm going to try and pause on the still so I can get you guys capture if you guys aren't wanting to record. But anyways, thank you for sticking in here for the video. If you enjoyed it at all, if it helped you build a faster Supra, leave a like, upload those tunes. I'm probably not going to upload this one, but you guys are more than welcome to make your own, upload it, turn on notifications, and leave a like if this helped you at all. As always, guys, thank you so much for hitting 100K, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.